Das kann das zweite Base spielen, oder? Oder muss ich den Shortstop spielen lassen? Ne, der kann Second Base, das ist Raumposition perfekt. Bei Roberts war mir eh schwer, ich bin mittlerweile der F-Teil Roberts, ja. So Roberts war ich eh genug, ja. Das ist nicht so das Problem, ja.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild.
Ja, San Diego muss ja auch gewinnen, weil die weiß ja auch nur Kopf, die dürfen jetzt auch nicht. Die sind ja auch gerade so nur in der Wildcard drin, ja, die müssen ja auch Gas geben, ja.
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
And now in the box, Miguel Rojas. And we are. Are set for baseball here this evening.
Okay, Orkanwind nach links. Das heißt, alles was nach links gefühlt fliegt, ist raus. Okay, gut zu wissen.
And now the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1 and 2. Just a bit low, tough call, but it's 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle up there. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's Joe Panic as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. One pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Myers. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting 3rd. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Well, right on cue, here is the first baseman. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 276 the average coming in for him. 21 homers, 57 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring games when Carl's behind the dish.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins lead 1, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Eliezer Hernandez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Striding in is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
So, jetzt endlich die Apex-Runde rum. Jetzt kann ich dann auch noch eine Runde. Die zweite Partie gegen die.
Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll. Offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way.
Dann gucken wir mal, was Wheeler jetzt abliefert.
Nope, that's the ball. Look out, 1-1.
The 1-1.
Oh.
1 out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. For the moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I gotta believe Trent Grisham is a guy who's going to turn things around any day now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The numbers, 282 to start play, 16 homers, and 61 RBIs.
Oh.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out.
Yankees win in extra innings versus Rangers. Also die Nachrichten sind doch irgendwie krass.
Oh, die kenn ich noch gar nicht.
Ja, da stand jetzt unten auch nur Syndergaard hat ein Complete Game geworfen und so. Solche Sachen. Ganz geil. Das ist ja mal mega geil. Julio Rodriguez Nummer 1 Prospect der Organisation, Nummer 2 der MLB, Struggles, Strikes out in MLB Debüt. Geil. Hat jetzt wirklich Nachrichten unten noch laufen aus der Saison. Das ist geil.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Ballman, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here now the 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. Tatis is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on date. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosner. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a gold glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez.
Ah, Pop-Out von Realmuto. Schade.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus, he's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Mowing away with that one, it's 1 and 2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0 and 2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, Isan Diaz.
So next to hit is Isan Diaz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Ach man, Segura in der ersten Base direkt rausgeworfen. Dann gehst du einen Schritt, ey. Einmal und der Typ lässt sich direkt raus.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Ja, da muss man echt vorsichtig sein, ja.
Ja, sie haben eine Trophäe reingepackt, die wird für mich ja gefühlt unmöglich. Man muss 3 Stone Bases in einer Partie machen.
Also. Wird schwierig, ja.
Ja, Regular Season wird das ziemlich schwierig.
Wenn jetzt die Teams, die du da im Kopf hast, mit den anderen Saison spielst, ich glaube, da fällt mir jetzt auch nicht so.
Ich mach Diamond Dynasty fertig. Aber es ist halt, das war auch so. Es wird witzig. Das geilste Neues finde ich von der Präsentation her die Fan-Kamera. Die ist mega. Dass man jetzt so zwischen den Innings immer mal eine Kamera in den Zuschauerblöcken hat und die selber steuern kann. Gute Aussage.
Immer noch 993 Feeling, ja. Das ist ein Traum, ey. Traumwert, ey.
Holy shit.
Hosner to the plate now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 10 home runs and 48 driven in. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ah. Das hat daraus... Ja, Respekt, Wenty. Guter Hit.
On to first and there were 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, Boom, wirst du mal zur ersten, ey.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Wenty, Gurriel, Bregman, was.
And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. So here is Alex Jackson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way.
Ey, die reagieren auch auf nichts, diese verfickten Astros. Die reagieren auf nichts, auch wenn es nur ein Millimeter an der Zone ist. Ne?
This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Nee, der tut nicht erkennen, oder? Okay, Alex Jackson haut noch einen raus.
Oh!
Der Typ macht das erstmal spielen sie die ersten beiden Home als seine Karriere. Wie geil ist das denn, ja? Für mich. Ja, vielleicht hat der Trade sich ja gelohnt.
1-0 für Houston.
Aber ich habe nach links gehauen, ne? Also den W3, ne? Also.
Okay.
Ich habe ja gesagt, nach links ist alles weg, habe ich ja gesagt, ja.
Da wo Bartolo einen hingeworfen hat.
Ja, da geht auch so viel Wind hin und da ist auch nicht so groß das Feld, also da geht alles raus, glaube ich, in dem Spiel jetzt. Alles, was nach links fliegt.
Ah, das dürfte jetzt 3-0 für Houston stehen.
Autsch. Das war nicht der gute Start.
Ja, 3-0. Genau in die Gap. Wheeler auch schon 24 Pitches im ersten Inning. Jetzt hätten sie gut. Das, was sie alles im ersten Spiel scheiße gemacht haben, machen sie jetzt gut. Finde ich aber gut.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Ey, ich werfe den so viele Kantenbälle hin, ne? Wirklich so ganz knappe Dinger und die reagieren null drauf, ey. Das ist der Wahnsinn. Ja, 3-0. 2 Doubles und ein Single.
Hit high
Und
in
ein
the
Walk.
air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone.
Oh, Castellanos hat einen normalen Hit diesmal. Krass. Der hatte vorhin entweder Homer oder der wurde ausgestrikt.
Now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're.
Der geht faul.
This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers.
Hoskins kloppt wieder einen raus, aber der geht faul an der linken Seite.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Wie knapp war der, das will ich sehen. Ah, okay, da waren schon noch ein paar Meter.
And the 2-1 pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
Die Distanz hat er aber auf jeden Fall
coming
gehabt.
over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today.
Wow.
He's been swinging one of the hotter
Den ich auch
bats
nochmal
in the
fragen
game.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Ja.
I think it's a
Ja, ein guter Feld hat der Hoskins dann doch ausgestrikt.
first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch.
Der ist aber raus. 3-2. Schwaber.
Good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base
Ich
hit.
glaube, so wird es diese Saison häufiger aussehen.
Right there, D-Roll. He extends his hitting streak to
Ah, Hoskins trifft nicht. Dafür haut dann Schwaber raus.
Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right.
Ich dachte, du klopfst dir jetzt halt sehr, sehr viele Home Runs im Vergleich so. Aber klar, ich habe jetzt auch ein Power-Team, ne? Das ist halt,
Jesus Aguilar.
ja. Die müssen aber halt auch dann auch raus, ne? Muss man ja auch sagen.
0-1, here it
Hat er
comes.
gut getroffen.
Line drive to left. Sam is gonna get there as he backs up to put it away. And
Also, der Teil geht auch, also ich bin halt, wie gesagt, 11. Also so wenig kloppt man da nicht.
Ja, aber ich habe in meinem Teil wenig gekloppt in Baltimore.
Und ich bin nicht immer Power-Team, ne?
In Baltimore ging das halt teilweise gar nicht. Bei mir. Na.
in is Jorge Soler. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the
Finde ich
third.
witzig, jetzt reden sie über Scherzer.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed.
Appell, du mit deinen ganzen Kack-Scheiß Curveballs, ja.
3 in a row.
On its way, the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it
Also ich glaube, das könnte
in.
so eine Saison werden, wo es die ganze Zeit einfach nur One-Hagel von beiden
But they're
sein.
off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot.
Könnte witzig werden.
Bottom of the and to hit will be
Slugging
Grisham.
all the time.
7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And you can see on the graphic his total for the year places him third best on the San Diego roster.
Und ich muss mich ungewöhnlich, ich bin diesmal ein Strikeout-Team, ne? Also ich muss Leute ausstriken die ganze Zeit. Wow.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, trying here to plate the tying run from second. strike one.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
And they'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
No one out with a runner at second.
Diese Fancam ist einfach geil.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's
Wenn ich
the
jetzt
first
Bullpen
out of the
gucken
inning.
kann.
Well,
Mega
that
geil.
call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Chris Paddock. Now the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Pitch is popped up. Aguilar has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The left fielder. Tommy.
Up next, Tommy Pham. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Ja, das war weg.
First pitch on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he popped him up. And Diaz will make the catch to put away out number 3. Padres leave 1. They're down 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi White.
Ein Zähl hat schon 16 Siege, Alter. Leck mich am Arsch, ey. Rasiert der. Wo will der denn enden, ey? Ich würde sagen, wahrscheinlich sei er ein Kandidat, würde ich sagen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Lofted in the air. Right center. Myers on the move. And he
1-2 Count, dann haut er mir einen Perfect Single rein.
Ja, stimmt, ey. Habt ihr eigentlich gelernt, San Diego, mein Team, links ist der Wind. Die hauen alle nach rechts, da passiert nichts. Alles Flyouts, ihr haut alle in die falsche Richtung.
First offering.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Kann doch nicht wahr sein.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Hat er nicht bekommen?
The batter number 1.
Next to stand in is Isan Diaz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Ey, Alvarez!
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jake Cronin.
Wichtig. Das hätte sonst jetzt ein sehr, sehr schlimmes Inning auf jeden Fall werden können.
And now the first pitch.
Da muss ich Altuve noch rauskriegen.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Schwein gehabt.
Hey, make no mistake about it.
Ich war nämlich einen Pitch davon entfernt, Bases loaded, nobody out zu haben, ey.
This guy's pounding the zone.
Da hast du Doppelplay gekriegt, oder was?
Da habe ich einen Double Play Gott sei Dank hinbekommen. Und dann jetzt Altuve rausbekommen mit einem aus der dritten. Und wie gesagt, 3 Innings erst durch und wieder ist schon bei 65 oder 67 Pitches.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He was in a great hitter's count. Should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after.
Aber wenn ich so weitermache, kriege ich auch die 100 Walks mit Harper in der Saison.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Manny Machado now, high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer.
Guter Slider.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. And now here is Alex Jackson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run and it last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Ja, Breaking Ball down, der Rayleigh Jackson rausgehauen hat. Krass, das war doch ein krasser Home Run.
When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it. Looks it into
Jetzt brauchen die aber selber ins Double Play. Fuck! Jetzt war ich wieder kurz davor, da Bases loaded, nobody out zu haben, ey.
Coming on the fastball seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s. 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Eliezer Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on.
2 gute Slider, McCullers, muss ich dir lassen. Die waren beide gut. Ah, da war ich zu früh. Fuck, ist er rausgekommen? Ich bin rausgekommen, er ist rausgekommen.
Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Miguel Rojas. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Wow.
And this is low, ball 1.
Nimmt er auch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey! Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Der Mutter, dass den Ball aber ordentlich die Hoden bekommt.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him.
Ey, dieser Pellick, ey. Das hat man, geht ja gar nichts gegen den, ey. Wie so er wirft, ey.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wachner.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Ja, Bo mit seinem ersten Hit in der Saison. Vor dem erst bitte ja 3 Walks gehabt.
Hat Scott schon seinen ersten Hit eigentlich? Oder du hast schon gespielt? Ich weiß ja gar nicht, wer bei dir spielt.
Ne, bisher ist die Bohm, die 2 Spiele. Als Hoskins sich verletzt hat, ist Camargo reingekommen. Da habe ich dann Bohm auf die erste gezogen und Camargo auf die dritte. Dort lasse ich dann wie in echt im Home-Opener. Wenn Bohm bis dahin nicht eine Auszeit braucht. Wobei, doch, auch dann würde ich Camargo spielen lassen. Dort kriegt zu Hause sein Debüt.
Okay.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Und wieder ein Double Play gegroundet. McCullers geht gut. Muss ich ihn lassen. Geht gut.
Ja, guter Pitcher, ne?
Ich treffe aber seinen Slider nicht. Ich treffe seinen Slider einfach nicht. Also nie sauber.
Stepping in once again is Will Myers. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty, one
In
man.
echt wird Harper ja noch weitere 4 Wochen DH spielen müssen, ne?
Ja, okay.
A 1-2 count to Will
Er darf 4
Myers.
Wochen lang nicht werfen.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Trent Grisham. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
Wenigstens wieder noch 5 Innings
Down
gepackt,
for
ey.
San Diego. They trail this one.
Ja, schon gut, ja.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Oh, ich hab den Slider nicht mehr
The
getroffen.
righty's starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, you can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Jesus Aguilar comes on with 1
Sehr
gone
gut,
here
zweite,
as he
dritte
looks at
besetzt.
a called strike 1.
Der Mute mit dem Double, da bin ich aber auch Risiko gegangen, ne? Der hat beinahe weggedived, ey.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
1 out, nobody on.
4-3.
Oh, sehr schön.
Harper, 2-1 Single.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you
Wir haben
gotta
mir
be
Kellers
strong on
rausgenommen,
your
bringen
game
Linkshänder
plan.
und
You know
der
he
gibt
has
mir
a
direkt einen
nasty
Change-Up,
changeup,
so wie
and you
ich
gotta
ihn nicht
fight
mache.
to make sure it's in the zone.
Sehr gut.
That's a great take
Harper
right
mit
there.
2 RBIs. Nice.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up.
Castellanos war gegen links so krass, ne? Ja.
Neither guy willing to give in.
Ja, gegen rechts geht auch. Ich glaube auch 79, 83 kommt er, so schlecht ist er auch nicht.
Ja, ja, deswegen war auch über 80, aber immer nur gegen links war ja das 99er.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it.
Der verreckt vor der Wand. Der war fast weg, ey. Verreckt genau vor der Wand.
And they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second
Bei der
time
kurzen
tonight.
Seite, ey, da renne ich nicht von der zweiten zur dritten.
He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Nicht, wenn er mit dem Rücken zur Wand steht.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. The swing and lift ball foul off to the left and out.
Der hat das Stein verlassen, der Ball von zum Leer.
Two at-bats so far.
Ja, aber Foulball, aber der ist so hoch gegangen, keine Ahnung, wo der hingeflogen ist, ja.
Da war übrigens der erste Home Run von der Castellanos in Spiel 1, der war aus dem Stadion raus.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Der habe ich in Houston links über das Stadion, über die Stadionmauer da geballert.
And this is gonna
Ja,
be
das, was Soler auch gemacht hat für die Rays letztes Jahr.
Ja, ja.
Weil
Das
vorher hat er das auch
Castellanos
gemacht.
Ja, ja.
Das hat er nämlich auch gemacht.
the windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging
Da geht gar nichts, der ist total stark, der Paddock, ey. Das ist total lights out, schrecklich hat er da wirft.
1-2-3 go the Marlins.
Mixt auch sehr gut durch.
1-0.
Ja, San Diego pitchen, ich hasse es jetzt schon,
Now to the
Gut, dass ich nie in der Division bin, ja. Kein Bock auf die Kacke da, ja.
shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in
Ja, dieser Körper ist eine richtige Waffe und der mixt die Pitches halt auch fantastisch durch, ey.
Get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Komm, reicht das? 5-3.
So 1-1 home.
Schwaber mit einem Single gegen den Linkshänder, ey. Gegen links ist er gar nicht so geil.
Nee, so nicht.
Aber einen schönen Hit gemacht. Harper von der zweiten zu Home gerannt.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Ich bin enttäuscht, dass das Spiel ist nicht mehr ausverkauft, ja. Dabei geht's ja um richtig viel in der Serie, ich versteh's nicht.
Hit to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, das Spiel erstmal gedreht. Kann man ganz gut.
Die Phillies haben nicht gespielt, Ananta hat verloren. Mets haben auch nicht gespielt.
So, Slider,
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Sanchez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now back, left field. Tommy. There.
Ah, fuck.
Next to hit, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the
Das Spiel gerade gegen Colorado, weil ich 3-4, das war auch grausam von den Refs. Ne, die haben so viele Nicht-Balls als Strikes bekommen, wo ich dann ausgestrikt worden bin. Ich glaube, da waren 6 oder 7 Stück dabei, ja.
Das war's ein krankes Double Play.
Now the 2-1.
Holy shit!
Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground, and that ends the inning.
Das war ein krankes Double Play.
Padres down in order. It remains 1-0.
Okay, die haben so viele Pitches verkackt.
Ja, deswegen das Spiel verloren, ja. Viel zu, weil als Strikeouts war, weil bei 2 Strikes war. Die Refs haben mir das Spiel gekostet, die haben sau schlecht Location gehabt, ey.
Das ist ein Double Play, boom, ey, was ein geiles Ding.
His first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in next, Jesus Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Dann habe ich die Double Play Trophäe jetzt auch.
Offering on its way.
Fertig ist dieser brutal simpel, ey. Noch einfach das ja. Ich würde sagen, das Schwierigste ist, einen Inside the Parker zu hitten.
Ich bitte dich, 8 Walks in einem Spieler kriegen wir mal ins nicht hin, das ist unmöglich. Da muss ja, wie soll ich das hinkriegen, ja? Das ist die Trophäe heftig. Den Teil ich spiele gerade, ja.
Ach, da ist noch eine Trophäe.
Ja, 8 Walks, die ist sau schwer, ich weiß nicht, wie ich die kriegen soll mit dem Ball jetzt, ja. Glaubst du nicht, dass eben die Ball jetzt 8 Walks gibt, ja? Ich habe keine Angst vor meinen Spieler, ja. Deswegen, die aktuellen letzten Teil, die Trophäe, die für 8 Walks ist schon heftig, da brauchst du das richtige Team für halt, weißt du.
Ja, dein ist über mir. Klar.
Ja, du hast aber mit Baltimore, glaube ich, auch einmal 9 oder 10 gehabt, also du hättest sie auch damit
Ja, das
bekommen.
auch.
Ich sage, ich werde nicht so viel, ich kriege ja nicht viel Walks mit den Marlins, das sei ja schwierig. Ich glaube, ich habe einmal 6 oder 7 gehabt, ja, da war ich zumindest nah dran, ja.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job.
Und?
Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Komm, Didi! Lauf! Didi mit dem Lead auf Triple.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
That misses 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Aber Wirling kann bei mir zumindest sagen, er war einmal erst an ABI.
And that will retire the side. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Team's been strong.
Gut noch gerettet, ey. Falls gezielt, mit dem gezielt habe ich das so, weil ich Absicht einen Ball werfen, das hätte sonst echt böse enden können, ja. Gerade noch so gerettet, weil es mit dem Timing, dass er nicht dahin fliegt, ja.
6-3.
Na, Bullpen von Wüst scheint nicht so gut zu sein, wa?
Stanek hat jetzt verkackt, ja. Also er hat jetzt gegen Sekura einen zugelassen. Aber der Outfielder, linke Seite, muss ich dann noch gucken, wer das war. Brantley hat mich gerade an der zweiten rausgeworfen. Mega Wurf. Aber ja, das Bullpen verkackt er gerade ein bisschen, muss man mal sagen.
Ja, haben sie halt erstes Spiel auch, ja. Achso, die haben ja nur Once kassiert, weil er hat ja, glaube ich, 3 kassiert. Insgesamt.
Ja. Und McCullers hat offiziell 4 Ones jetzt kassiert, aber wie gesagt, das hatte Taylor verkackt. Taylor hat nochmal zusätzlich einen One kassiert, das Stanek hat jetzt auch nochmal einen kassiert. Ja, die haben ja McCullers rausgenommen und einen Linkshänder gebracht, als ich zweite, dritte besetzt hatte. Mit Harper. Und das ist gegen Harper, das ist jetzt dumm.
Es geht schon wieder los, ich gibt mir die Pitches wieder nicht, ey. Boah, danke, dass du den Geld hast, der war viel zu hoch. Jetzt hättet ihr erst bei zweite besetzt gehabt, aber danke, dass du dich geschlagen hast.
Oh, Udo Rizzi kommt schon wieder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
Ja, ich glaube, mein Oakland-Rekord könnte in Gefahr sein, ja. Vielleicht mit den Phillies ist das möglich, ihn zu kriegen, ja.
7-3. Harper mit einem RBI-Double.
Oh. Boah. 100 Kilometer laufen und ich hab den Ball gekriegt. Oh, holy shit. Jesus. Das war ein weglaufen.
Next, here is Hosner. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Oh, das ist so fies, wenn die 3, 4, 5, 6 kommen. Das ist einfach so fies.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing.
Dass die da fast ganze Zeit nur Balls werfen, wundert mich halt nicht, weißt du? Da darfst du keinen Fehler machen, ey.
Took a little off and it's in for a called strike one.
Ja, 8-3. Double von Castellanos.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Also irgendwann perfect.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Aber wieder ein 3-2-Count, weißt du? 2 Outs und alle solche Sachen.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Stepping up is Alex Jackson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run
Und
game,
die hat
this
Pitches
doesn't
wie Sau,
strike
das
me as
ist
a
krank.
situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Odorisi kam gerade rein, hat schon wieder 50 Pitches.
Is in there for strike one.
Den wirst du wohl nicht mehr sehen. Aber der hat auch schon viel verkackt. Ey. Da sind sie wahrscheinlich auch froh drüber.
Ja, jetzt hat aber zumindest Hoskins noch bekommen.
Cronenworth backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
The pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
The pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not bad.
So the next to bat will be Miguel Rojas, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
is in there for the second strike. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Diesmal haben sie wenigstens keinen abgeworfen.
In now, Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. But speared on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami.
Jetzt mich verarschen. Schwaber fehlt nur noch einen Double zum Cycle.
Now at the plate is Will Myers, who flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Ja, 9-3.
Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Aguilar is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To short. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that
Das
brings
sieht auch so durch, der wirft mir einfach nur noch alles in die Mitte. Gegen Bierling kann er das machen, der kann eh nicht hitten gegen rechts. Aber
skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. It looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First delivery to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the pitch. Victor Caratini will be next. Fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on
ja, Blackman habe ich in dem Spiel nicht rausgekriegt.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in.
Der hat 3 Hits gegen mich.
This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think
Jetzt hat sich mal Didi verletzt.
he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Das wird die verarscht, das ist die verletzt.
And if you're thinking
Oh,
pinch
wow.
hitter, here's what the Friars have left on the bench to choose from. Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Time call
Ja,
here as
9-4.
time run aboard. They'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
9-5. Ja, 9-5.
First pitch on its way.
Dominguez lässt
Take a
jetzt
look
zu.
at the strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. Mateo is off at first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Tucapita Marcano will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Also das Spiel ist auf jeden Fall einiges passiert. Es gab 23 Hits bisher.
Oh, wow.
Und 14 Runs, also...
Yeah, big at bat for him right here. You find a way to work a knock in right here. You walk away from this game 1 for 4.
Kriegt noch ein typisches Philly-Spiel die Saison.
He takes an 0 for 4, starts creeping in. You might show up to the yard a little bit earlier, start working too much, start gripping the bat a little bit tighter. Big at bat for him right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ja, hat er mich.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling.
Hat er mich
so far.
verarscht.
They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready on 0-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. They still trail 1-0.
Klar, er ist ein Bullpen-Jobber mit Bleier, ja. Du willst einen, auf den du dich verlassen kannst, ja. Die ganze Saison, ey.
Okay, Klopp kastet alles doch nochmal einen raus. Und wieder aus dem Stadion. 10-5. Dritter Home Run von Castellanos in der Saison schon. Nochmal ein Perfect rausgekloppt. Die haben auch keinen Bullpen-Pitcher, der nichts zulässt. Der war schon hart.
Pitch on the way.
Ich habe die letzten 4 Innings immer once gemacht, ey. Ja.
The 1-1.
Aber Hoskins ist ein Horror.
Strike number 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander is getting loose out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball well outside. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back pace, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mann, der spielt Schwaber.
At the plate, Brian De La Cruz. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet
Deren Bullpen so schon wieder 6 Runs zugelassen hat, ne?
able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. 0-1 the count. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Aber Dominguez bei mir auch 2 Runs zugelassen, 3 Hits, 8 in der ERA direkt als
Set, here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely
2 Home Runs,
difficult when a guy's throwing this
4
hard
Doubles,
to stay back on
2
the
Triples
ball.
in dem Spiel.
Either commit and be all in on a fastball, or
5 verschiedene Spieler, die ABS gemacht haben.
the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Das ist schon fies, das Line-Up.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Now, oh my, this ball
Oh, Jesus. Geh ihn. Nach rechts gegen Gegenwind, den haust du raus. Okay, Jesus, stark.
Strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Mann, hat der mittlerweile Power gegen rechts, Jesus Sanchez scheinbar.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are.
Man muss aber bei 7 Gegenwind, muss man den Ball erstmal raushauen, ja? In Wildfield.
Ja.
Ja, das war ein krasser Mal, ja.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits in 3 tries
Das ist
so
doch ein
far.
seltsamer
He
Kram, dass
struck out
Didi
once.
auch schon wieder fit ist.
And the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1.
Okay, Didi ist auch fit.
Ja, aber nur für das Spiel halt, ne? Das Spiel.
Ja, da stand, er würde ein paar Tage Pause brauchen, also im Spiel. Nach dem Spiel kam wieder nichts.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 2 in the
Okay,
inning for the
Schwarber hat
Marlins
99 Power
thanks
gegen
to the
rechts, ne?
2-run home run. Last chance.
Da sollte ich mich nicht wundern, wenn er die Bälle rauskloppt.
Dylan Floro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36, Dylan.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by
Was
good
die
pitching.
Bucher hat auch mit 4-4-4 in die Saison. Kaum machen.
And the pitch.
Ball inside.
So, jetzt nochmal gegen Luis Garcia und dann
Into his windup. Here comes the
sind die
1-0.
Nets zweimal dran.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Ja, mit Nola gegen Blackburn geht's dann los. Das wird dann unterhaltsam.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Achso, ja, die Phillies sind übrigens Sechster im Starting Pitching.
Lifted down the line in left. Left
Ja,
fielder is
wenn ich
on
mir
the
so die
move.
Trade Talks anschaue, wir sind Sechster im
There
Starting
records
Pitching,
the first down.
aber 21. im Bullpen.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Und da verlierst du halt dann so viel.
Machado.
Ja, und Didi ist so ziemlich der schlechteste Shortstop. 30. bei Shortstop.
Next up is Manny Machado. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. Nothing in 2 now.
Ach, guck mal, ich habe schon
Thrown a little
179.000
over 50
eingenommen, ey.
innings. And during that time, he's worked to a
Das ist
sub
gut.
1 whip. Less than 1 base runner.
Ja, okay, ich mache auch
allowed per inning.
3500 pro One, ne? Bei 20 Ones in, ne, 21 Ones.
Not a bad pitch there with
Allein
two
da schon
strikes,
über
but it
70.000
misses.
eingenommen.
1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on
Ich habe gute
0-2.
Sponsoren dafür.
It's the
muss ich
one
sagen.
we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2.
Ach stimmt, heute kam ja Kader-Update.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2.
Oh, und verdient doppelte
You don't
Erfahrungspunkte.
see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a
Könnte
3-2
diese Wochenende
change.
bei
If he can
Diamond Dynasty
locate
doch
it,
noch ganz gut
it's
sein.
nearly impossible to hit.
Ja. Ich habe nämlich auf einmal 90.000 Erfahrungspunkte seit gestern schon verdient. Das ist schon gleich übel.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Now batting, shortstop,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is
Oh, Verlander hat ein Update
and
bekommen.
he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next
Schauen wir mal, wir hatten ein Update bekommen. Trout ist schlechter geworden. Ich verstehe zwar nicht warum, aber egal. Otani, ja, okay. Jose Ramirez haben sie +1 gemacht, Acuna -1. Okay, nur Judge dafür, ja, Judge hat jetzt von 89 auf 91 hoch. Arenado ist hoch, Scherz hat einen runter, Burns ist auf 90 hoch. Verlander ist auf 89 hoch. Manny Machado ist auf 89, Vladdy ist runtergerutscht. Kershaw ist auf 88 hoch, Brady ist nur noch 88, Iglesias 87. Harper hat nur noch eine 85. Harper wird immer günstiger, habe ich kein Problem mit. Ich habe einfach Disziplin abgezogen, heilige Scheiße. Tim Anderson ist jetzt eine Diamond-Karte. Trey Turner hat 3 Stufen verloren, das für mich kacke ist, weil gestern habe ich ihn erst gezogen. Matt Olsen. Taylor Rogers ist jetzt Diamond. Kelly Jensen ist jetzt Diamond. Segura hat jetzt eine 84. Oh, war gut. George Bell hat jetzt auch eine 84.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Miami Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 3-0. Anthony Rizzo plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 3-2. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 6-5. Brad Keller collected his 8th win overall, helping lead the Royals to the win over the Yankees 4-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Nola hat eine +1 bekommen.